it's Kelly, and I'm back. Okay, so I hope you guys didn't catch that craziness that happened about an hour ago where I tried to go. Anyway, craziness about an hour ago where I tried to go live and camera wasn't situated right. There was just all sorts of nuttiness going on. And then apparently I wasn't supposed to go live because my sister called. I had to have a conversation with her about, just not had to have, but we had talked about we're going to do tomorrow night for Christmas Eve, if I can only remember what that's called, right? Anyway, so we did that, and then I just caught up on a couple quick things and came back on now, and I am ready to go. So, hi, Kristen. Good to see you. So here is yesterday's entry, and I did it so early in the morning. I said I was going to wait, and I would come back later and add the shaker pockets, which I did, or shaker pocket. But what I did, and I did this last year, and I think one of my subscribers suggested this, is that, because it all falls to the bottom here. And so what I did is I actually took my fuse tool, because I use that to fuse it closed anyway. And I fused halfway across. And so now, at least it's not quite so, it can't fall so far. Now, I was kind of toying with doing it again in the middle here, but I had so many different kinds of sequins in, I didn't know if it would spread out. And I don't know that I got this completely even. I think there's a little bit more in the top than the bottom, but I'm fine with that. So, and then I had it in my journaling on the card here. I did not, sorry guys, I didn't do items and cost, but just a little bit about what I was doing and why on that. There's my sticker, and I did my date sticker. I need to move this around just a little bit again because it's not quite straight. Anyway, I had to take this off because this is the second page protector I used, because when I was doing it, I kind of screwed up the fuse of, and made a mess out of it because my fuse tool wasn't quite warm enough yet. So patience is a virtue, Kelly. Anyway, so that came off of there. So we're dealing with the back of the 4x4, so I don't have to worry about what I'm using or anything like that, because other than, I have all the colors, the red, green, blue, and I have some white stars and some gold stars. And the only reason I use gold stars is because I had gold stars in the last mix. So even though they're not exactly the same, I wanted them to feel similar. So I'm thinking that on there. And then because this is wood, I'm thinking using wood would be a good thing. But not on there, maybe somewhere else. I did bring out these stars. I have my little dish of wood veneer right here so that I can find some things, that I might want to use here. And then I'm thinking my journaling will go up here, but maybe not a card tonight, maybe like something like that. I've got labels. I have these little slide things. So I'm thinking that I probably want to do something with that. And then the more I'm thinking about this, the more I think I want to actually cut this down so that it's more of a 3x4. I did grab some stickers, and I could actually use those to maybe spell some things out here. Like there's favorite, there's homemade, there's festive. So I think that might be, and there's a Deck the Halls too. So that might be kind of fun. And then I do need a date, which will be for the 21st, but I'm going to wait until I get my colors a little bit more settled under here, and then we'll figure that out. So I need some paper, and I do have this piece that I used. Trying to think when I kind of messed it up, but that's okay because I don't need to see that piece of it. What I'm thinking is if I cut this to 3x4, which I'm going to quick do, But if I cut to 3 by 4, then I can, we'll have a little bit more of a reveal of that. And what I could do here is do that tricky little thing where I cut it down the middle because I don't have the right size scrap here. And we'll add it in here. So if you're on, while I'm thinking about it, I probably will go live tomorrow morning at some point. I do have a little something to make for my Christmas Eve celebration that I'm going to. But I don't think that'll take that long. And because our numbers are going to be limited, because dear boyfriend is stuck at home because of his COVID exposure. And then my mom did not come home this year. So, okay. So I have that. And I'm liking the way this little reveal is happening. Now I could do it, straight here, or I could move this a little bit to the side so I have room for some of these, like the deck the halls and that kind of thing. So this was made for me by a client. She often does this. She takes branches from fir trees around her house and makes swags. I'm going to wait on this until I decide what I'm going to do up here. And so I usually hang them, I've hung them on like my front door. In this particular case, it is on my front door. And I just revealed to you part of my address, but you don't know the rest of it anyway, so that won't help you. And then I'm thinking, okay, I like this blue idea because that would bring in that. So let's cut that blue. I'll have to show you guys, I did a little 12 by 12 earlier using some of my Christmas supplies, which I was going to video, and then I also had some laptop issues today. Did the Windows 11 conversion, and it went fine, but I couldn't find the startup menu. And of course, when they said, "Do you want us to tell you what's going on in Windows 11?" I said no. And then, I don't know, it sat on too long, and it got too warm, and anyway, it's all good now. But it's been a relaxing day here, but also a little bit of a crazy day. Okay. So here we go. And this will just go to the back side again. And I'm liking the idea, I've said a couple of times lately that I feel like I haven't used my wood veneer very much. So I'm liking the idea of using that. And it's especially nice because I have the wood on that bottom there. So let's see what we can do here. There is kind of a top and bottom to this one. Let's see, maybe I kind of hide that holiday photos thing here. Do that like that. Let's see, it was a present, so I could add something like that there, but then I also have these stars too. So, I'm thinking maybe like a scattering of stars up in here. If I pulled this down a little bit, I could do a scattering up there. I think that will work. Yeah, and this set comes with it. I'm trying to think. I found them on Amazon, I think. I don't know who they're actually made by, but I bought them because I needed more stars, but more importantly, I needed some smaller stars. So I did just use a bunch of them on the layout. Not on the layout, I've used them in here. So where there's the tiny stars here, that comes from this pack as well. Okay. My ATG has been a Dickens all day long today. Not quite sure what's going on, but I have to keep re-rolling it. Okay, there we go. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is, oh yeah, we learned the other day that my ATG does not like the back of these 3M backs from the ColorCast wood veneer. So I'll just put that on there like that. Get that straightened out. And there we go. I do have other kinds of glue too that I can glue down if I want to. Because right now it's not very happy. Okay, let me try this. I think what I'm going to do here is apply it to the paper, and then I'll put this on top. Trying to decide if I like it. I think I like it a little bit out there, like that. That gives a little bit of a shelf to sit on. Okay, so we have that, we have that, we have this. I'll probably need a little bit of wood down here. And then, so now I'm thinking back to a red number again to bring some red, although actually before I decide that, I should probably decide what I'm doing down here. So let's see, Deck the Halls. Decorating Works. I have Festive. I have Homemade. So maybe that could go up here. So we have a little bit of a collage here. Oh, Blue, Favorite. So what I'm doing is kind of thinking about what that's going to look like. I'm not loving the white on here though. It's calling a little bit too much attention to itself, I think. So then if I did this, so I have a little bit of a reveal of the green on this side. Can do that there. And then and maybe what I'll do is put it in like even on each side. I was thinking about doing it, so this is a little bit of a, oh, okay, this could be kind of cute. Kind of like a little tower. And there's my little Christmas tree. Although that's a little cheesy. Okay, so I'm going to dump this out, which is just the way I like to deal with this then, and see what I can find for some smaller stars. And these I will put on the outside because they are really thick. So maybe less of a smattering than I thought we were gonna do here. Yeah, I think that works with 3 on each. There's a lot going on this layout. I'm looking at going, whoa. But those 3 stickers are already down there. So, and I wanted to use up some more stickers from that sheet, which came with this year's, I think it came with this year's kit. It came this year. I can't remember anymore necessarily what was with the kit and what I might have actually bought extra. But if you have that, well, actually, if you have that question, I do have a video about it. But at this point, I don't even know what they have left. Because I know some people don't start their December dailies until after the holidays are over. And, you know, I've read things where people do it in January just because there's more time. For me, it's kind of an integral part of my celebration. So that's why I do it this way. Okay, so obviously this is going to have to be journaled on. But let's get these in here so I can get the wood veneer down. And sometimes I use my ATG on the back of wood veneer. I often do that, but oops, wrong way. With pieces this small, that as small as these stars are, it probably isn't going to work all that well. Okay, and then I want to back this, and I think I am going to use red. And then that way you won't see it. There we go. Okay, so let me grab my tiny little dots here. And I'm thinking the larger one right there. Add that there. Add this here. Oh, I should show you guys what else I did today, just for fun. So I don't know if there's anybody new watching who does not know this, but I'm a massage therapist. So I can't wear nail polish on a regular basis, but I am off for until January now. So I actually gave myself a manicure today, and I have festive Christmas nails. So, and you can bet I'm going to do a layout about my colored lights nails. So anyway, hey Harmony. Yes, Merry Christmas Eve. And then Gracie, oh, I'm so glad you caught us live. That's cool. Lovely. Oh, and I'm glad you like my rambling and my stories. So, okay. So we have those stars down. And now I'm thinking, do we want another star? I'm getting a lot of reflection off this tonight. I don't know why in particular. And maybe, I think this is funny. I think this wood veneer needs to come to the outside because otherwise it looks kind of funny. The good news is ATG does roll off. So, hey, yes, happy Merry Christmas Eve. Okay, I am having a hard time relocating this properly. Shouldn't be that hard. So in talking to my sister, we were talking about what we're going to do for Christmas Eve. So, you know, my mom's not coming home. So our Christmas looks very, very different than it has in any years past. So we are probably going to go look at some Christmas lights. They've got a couple light displays in 2 cities really close to them. So if you've seen any of my December daily layouts or what I've talked about, you know I like the Christmas lights. Okay, so there's that one. There's this one. And I do think I need maybe another. I'm feeling like I need another star. So this one, because this side down here feels really naked to me. So I think that will help with that. I had not addressed my nails yet. So they're Color Street, by the way, if anybody wants to know. And I have gotten quite a bit of Color Street. So one of my clients sells Color Street. I don't remember what they're called, stylists, I think. And then I introduced one of my friends to them, who is also a client. And in my Christmas present from her yesterday, there were some more nails. And my stylist got me these really cool cactus ones so that the next time I go to Arizona, I can have cactus nails. Okay, just looking to see, where can we put another one? There, I think that's it, is up there. Yes. I do like them because I just don't have time to fool with manicures, because I just don't do that. I don't use them, or don't, do nails that often. So I am sadly out of practice at polishing my own nails. So it's kind of cool. Okay. So for those of you who heard my post yesterday, I don't think I said this already. Dear boyfriend is at home. He's feeling okay. He's got a test scheduled for Monday, which would be a good day for him to do it. He's feeling, like I said, okay so far. So we're hoping that he does not have COVID. And his friend who actually exposed him very unexpectedly, he's okay, but his wife is actually pretty sick. So that's not good. So just crazy. So I wore my mask around today. For sure, I was anyway, but now I really am. I'm thinking I might want to change the size of this one. Let me pull this off and see what I think, so that they all match. Yeah, I'm going to do that because they don't all match right now, and I think it looks kind of funny to only have one large one. Okay, there we go. Thanks, Gracie. Yeah, I think so too. The good news is he only lives, for those of you who don't know this, but we only live, we both live in apartments right now. I'm kind of waiting for the market to settle down before I buy a condo. But we only live one building away from each other, and that happened when we were first dating and was totally not intentional. But anyway, so today I ran over there and dropped off, outside, masked, but I got to at least see him, and we got to see each other and at least wave. But dropped off sugar cookies and other cookies for him, and then I gave him 3 frozen meals because he's not, be out and about and that kind of thing. And he doesn't really cook, so that helped. Okay, so this I love the little woody in here, and then echoing that wood out here, using some actual wood veneer from my kit. I think these are from last year, though. I don't think they're from the year before. So anyway, so that's it, you guys. So that is day 21. So tomorrow is day 22, and will be. I should be on in the morning. It's going to have to be the morning. I just don't think I'll have time to do it later in the day. But hopefully you guys are doing great on your December dailies. And Gracie mentioned that she was going to catch up on day 19 when she saw me go live. So just so you know, there is a playlist out there for everything from 2021. So you can go back and watch from the very beginning. And then I also have playlists out there for any other years I've done December daily. God bless some of you. I know you watch them every year. Seriously, God bless you all. But so just in case you're like looking for inspiration for different things and that kind of thing. But I'm loving the way this one turned out. I love the colors. And yeah, the shakers are really fun. So I think I talked about this with the last shaker I did, but if you don't have a fuse tool, you can still do shakers. If you have a sewing machine, that's a really easy way to do a shaker. If you don't, you can also use tape, like washi tape on it. And I don't have an example here, but I have done that in the past. I looked at a book the other day and I had done it. Let me grab my other shaker though, because I can show you better on that. And I'm glad I got another shaker element in the book too, because I think if I only had one, it would feel a little lonely. Okay, and now the other thing I'm thinking, you know, because this is all dropping down to the end here, you could, if you wanted to, and I wonder what, there's something on this thing. I don't even know what it is, huh? It's weird. It's like I've got, I don't know, glue or something in there. I hope it's not peanut butter. Anyway, I can always cut this off if yeah, it's weird. Anyway, what you can do is take your shaker pocket, fill it up, and then just run a piece of washi tape right over the top of it and then just seal it. And then if you want to make it look a little bit consistent, you could also do it over the top of the other one. I don't think you need to do that though. I don't think that that's important. I just think that, you know, unless you want to, but you might want to add that washi tape in another spread somewhere. Like, you know, you could put a little piece, like under here, I could have put a piece of washi tape and then that over the top. I've done that kind of a thing before too. So that's one other way you can use your shaker pocket. So I am trying to figure out what the heck is in there. I have no idea. It's so weird. And it's inside. It's like it came from the sequins or something. Just weird. So anyway, so there's my two shaker pockets. Let me pop this back. I should actually take some pictures. I'm a little bit behind posting to Flickr just because I worked a 12-hour day, a 13-hour day, and then another 12-hour day yesterday to get myself ready to be on vacation. But now I am done until January. So there you go, guys. There is the layout. And I think that's it for tonight. I will see you tomorrow when it will be Christmas Eve, not Christmas Eve Eve. And Harmony, I'm pretty sure you wished me Happy Christmas Eve Eve last year. I really think so. I remember that. If it wasn't last year, it was the year before. But anyway, so tomorrow will be Christmas Eve. And, oh, I know what I was going to show you guys. I was going to show you the other layout I just did, just for fun, because I did not video it. Sorry. Let me grab it. Here it is. So this is just using supplies from the kit as well. So I grabbed my favorite Doodlebug Petite Prints. This is a Paige Evans cut file that she just had for free on her Facebook, in her Facebook group. So you can go to the Facebook group and get that. It's on her, she has a page for them, but if you scroll down in the Facebook group, a lot of times it's easier to find them. So I just used that. Some pictures of the 3 oldest M's are mailing their letters to Santa, which I thought was cute. This is that die cut I was saving because I knew I had these pictures and I wanted to do them. And then there was this open spot here and I didn't know what to do. And I'm not sure that it's completely successful, but I think it's okay. I added another one of those frames and journaled in it, put some, you know, just some of my spare cut apart a 3x4 card there, added a little countdown. I put the 25 there just because it is counting down to the 25 days. And these are some of the die cuts from, again, die cuts from the page. And then the other thing I did is these are the acetate stars from this year's Ellie's Studio kit. And then this is chipboard from that kit. But when I put them on, you could see through them because most of this is so dark. I started out with these 3 stars. So I just stuck them to white cardstock and cut around the stars so that these 3 have white cardstock behind them. These 3 are just on the cardstock itself. So if you're finding that you want to use the stars, but you can see through the acetate and you don't like that, but you like the look of the acetate, just put them on white cardstock. That's the same thing I do with all those darn clear stickers that manufacturers love to put in now. And I don't have anything against the stickers themselves, except when you use a lot of pattern paper, clear stickers are the bane of your existence because you can't use them unless you put them on white. So there's just a little heads up to something fun that I worked on earlier. And I almost never do Christmas 12 by 12 Christmas layouts during the season. I don't have time. My process is so about December daily, but this is like the second or third one that I've done. And I'm really enjoying that because I happen to have time this year. That may not be true every year though. So just so you know that. So, all right, you guys, that was the other thing I wanted to show you. So back to why we're really here. There is today's layout, and I will be back tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great night. Hope you have fun working on your December dailies or watching or whatever you're doing. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow, everybody. Bye.